It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer, and welcome to quite a very special, actually, beer review from Real Ale Craft Beer. Today, the reason why this is special is because you're in a slightly different camera angle, you really are. I'll show you in a moment. But we're here to review Thomas Hardy's Ale. I'd like to thank John for this bottle at our snooker club. He found out I like beer, found out about the channel. I went to snooker one day and he said, "We've had this hanging around the club for about 40 years apparently. One of the old members told us about it, and I've just dug it out for you." Because the place has got about a year left. The building's sold. It's got about a year left before it becomes a block of flats. So John, the landlord at the time, or current landlord, was kind enough to give me a bottle. So a 12% ABV. It looks French. Le Beer Anglais La Plus Fort. It looks a French beer to me, or a French version of Thomas Hardy's ales. It was brewed in Dorchester in the UK. You'll see on the back there. Quite interesting because I haven't seen that kind of printed, etched bottle on a Eldridge Pope beer before. I have reviewed Thomas Hardy's before. It was in a 330 milliliter bottle. This is in a, this is 330 milliliters, but it's a different shaped bottle, this one. Gold bottle cap. Without further ado, let's get this beer out into a glass and see what we got. Suddenly realised I don't have a bottle opener, so if Rob Derbyshire from Hopscene's opening, you're watching this one, always have a bottle opener on a set of keys. Oh. Wow, that was super hard. Jeez. Oh. They don't make them like they used to. There you go. So there's no black, real black on the inside. There wasn't much smoke on the bottle opening. The reason why this beer is a very popular beer. This beer is from 1990. So it's 25 years old. Is that, look at it. 25 years old, and it poured like that. Still a little sprig of carbonation on the side of the glass. So this beer was designed to age. Very famous beer that ages very, very well. I've had my fair share of old beer. I reviewed a bottle of Kronenberg from 1985, and quite frankly it was terrible, awful. But this, it was built to age, it was built to last. It almost looks like a port in the glass. You've got little kind of red hues in the corners there. Otherwise it's quite a dark liquid. Not much in the way of carbonation. Let's get the aroma on the beer then. It smells absolutely stunning. Absolutely fantastic. Dark plum, fig, prune. There's a little bit of that dead yeast. What I pick up from old beer is that there's a dead yeast aroma there. I went to a flea market in Cardiff 2 years ago, and I bought about 40 old bottles. That didn't really age well. Royal Celebration Ale from Watney's Brewery. That didn't age well at all. Some of them do, some of them don't. But you still get that kind of dead yeast, slightly Fausty aroma. But other than that, it smells good. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Beautiful, tremendous, liquid silk. That warmth from that 12% ABV. Really rich. The alcohol, it's had 25 years to age this. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It's just so well rounded. You could feel the heat in the throat from the alcohol. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's so rich. The malts here have combined. It's like a rich, sticky, dark toffee that's been mixed in with some plums and some figs and some prunes. It's absolutely incredible. This is all about the mouthfeel for me. The mouthfeel on this beer is just, it's to die for. It's brilliant. Carbonation's gone. Flat as a pancake, but you don't really want a beer like this to be overcarbonated. This is so delightful. Licorice, plum, fig, prune, toasted malts, roasted malts, biscuits, toffee, toffee hammer toffee. Amazing beer. In fact, I'm going to go as far as to say I'm enjoying this more now than I did. I had a bottle from 1979, Thomas Hardy's ale, so 11 years previous. And that, I thought it was good, but this is superb. This is another level. This is kind of like, I wish, now, let me show you the bottom of the bottle. Things might change a little bit now. It's quite bright at the moment. You might see some of that kind of dead yeast making its way in now. Yeah, look at that. So you really, in my experience of drinking old beer, you really want to let that settle to the bottom of the glass. You really do. Because it might, I think I drank the Royal Celebration Ale from Watney's, the one I just showed you. And within an hour, I had it wasn't too bad, little stomach cramps going on, and then I had to run to the bathroom. But I wish, do you know what I love about beers like this? Is that I wish I had the person standing with me here who gave me the bottle. He had no understanding of it whatsoever, with the greatest of respects, you know. He did buy a bottle of ale the other day, and he said he was rather interested with it, and he enjoyed it. So, what I would say a small step in the right direction, you know. But he's just kind of like consumed like Carlings, Madries, Fosters, that thing, a lifetime of it. He's worked in the trade all his life. But you want to show somebody who's not interested in beer, stand them here and show them what beer can do. What beer, a 12% beer that's 25 years old and is still drinkable. One last sip. Unbelievable. even at 25 years old, I'm going to rate this. And I'm going to give it a Stone the Crows 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom, cheers.